Scholars. This week in Destiny. Oh man, I had to take a little break from streaming because your boy has been streaming I've played more Destiny in the past couple of days than it feels like in the past year or so. Like it's been a minute. I've been enjoying my time, saying farewell. The new stuff that I've been enjoying, SLR, has been exciting and fun and rage inducing. Distortion's probably my most favorite thing of this entire update. And then of course the new exotic mission is pretty good. But we are here with what might be the official final TWAB. I know we had like update TWAB, but this seems like a tier change TWAB. So let's see. We've got the Pantheon grows, Trial of Cyrus returns, new player guide, moment of triumph, revisiting. So yes, so this is it, right? This is probably what you're gonna start to expect, is just generic things and nothing really big than that. We got Pantheon. They're adding. Who are they adding to the lineup? I'm kind of waiting to see everything out to enjoy it myself. Apparently, the Pantheon was pretty cray, pretty fun. So I can't wait to play that. You've seen the two activities available at launch and may have noticed a difference between them. Other than their unique lineup of bosses, Callous Resplendent features reprised encounters, meaning they're largely as they originally were, which is great. But with changes to modernize the mechanics and tuning of combat and bosses to fit into their current gameplay meta. Continuing in the musical theme, each encounter in Golgoth Surpassing is an encore. Each encore combines two previously separated encounters, one with a boss and one without, into a new experience that requires new strategies and coordination to overcome. This Saturday, a third Redacted, which is apparently the final one, will unlock and challenge players to take on the full gauntlet of reprised and encore bosses to earn the God's Bane title, which is honestly sicker than Godslayer. Like, I mean, God's Bane sounds more badass. You're not just a slayer of gods, you're the bane of gods. Intrepid fire teams need to complete 11 out of the 12 available triumphs, 3 of which are in this new activity, each rewarding unique emblems. For example, the Total Revolution triumph requires completing the gauntlet with 5 feats active to earn its emblem. That is gonna be a bitch. Like, I'm gonna be honest, that one right there, that's gonna be a bitch and a half to do. Feats suck. They're not fun at all. Like, if you're trying to, like, yeah, it just, woohoo! I can see why they let you skip one, because I feel like that's the one people will skip. I think the emblem itself, that gives a lot of more oomph for those that want to challenge and want to say, hey, I did the thing. Here's my big dick energy. There you go. Knowing that the full gauntlet may be intimidating for some fire teams, and to provide a means to focus your gear pursuits, a rotation will begin featuring the Pantheon bosses next Tuesday at reset. One reprise and one encounter will be featured each week, giving players direct access to that boss and its rewards. That's sick. That means you could do the gauntlet, or you could just focus on one boss at a time. So if you just want to do one, like, I've heard Callous, like all the reprise bosses I heard are pretty easy. They're pretty low to the floor, which I think is good for people who never got to experience those, especially Callous. I think you're gonna have a good time. Callous was always fun to do. You're gonna be able to do that, and nothing's gonna stop you. You can just wait for the rotation, farm the weapons, like Alone as a God is back. I wish we had some of the other ones, but Alone as God is back. And you could farm the Pantheon hollow foil version stuff, so that's cool. So you could target farm exactly what you want versus doing the whole lineup. So Pantheon will have some juice to the squeeze for quite some time. That's sick. Trials returns on June 12th. Trials of Cyrus is returning for the very first time after a Monument of Triumph, and it now works a bit differently. Instead of a map, just one featured weapon, players will face each other on 3 maps each weekend. As for the weapon, all trial weapons will be dropping every weekend, but you can attune on your inventory for a higher chance to get the reward you want. Lastly, we have a brand new Trials of Osiris armor set available to earn. Yep, it's all right. It's not the worst set. I'm excited to get some of the classic Trials weapons for that old nostalgia, D1 nostalgia. You know, that's Eye of Soul. Get that juice, even though I'm sure there's like 30,000. That's the crazy thing. There are so many good weapons in this game that if you hate Trials, that's all right. You can get great PvP weapons elsewhere. There are so many hand cannons out there now. Like you got spare rations, then you've got Izaluna, you've got what was it, the other one, like Luna's Howl, if you like that one. You've got the Lightfall hand cannon. I forgot what it's called, but there's so many different hand cannons out there that chef's kiss. It doesn't matter if you don't even like doing raids. You can get some great PvE DPS killing machines. I hear Truth is killing it right now. And that's the truth. So that feels good. I think Destiny's in a spot where you can just do whatever you want. You can get great gear, great, weapons. I think outside of the armor itself, like if you want specific, armor set bonuses, you might be locked out if you don't like doing certain activities, but you can still essentially play the game the way you want to play it. Take your time. Don't feel rushed. This is it. There's nothing else to see, nothing else to do. So take your time and enjoy yourself, especially if you're like me and you're giving it a one last hurrah, hooray. You're saying farewell. The experiences that were positive you like to remember and forget about all the shit stains that have kind of dampened your experience. New player guide is updated, which is very interesting because they have done nothing to put new. Why can't they put the new player guide inside the game? Like put it in the messages saying, hey, here's your new player guides. Just really weird that. I don't know. Moment of Triumph FAQ. Our dear friends on the social media team put together a fantastic thread covering lots of questions of both new and returning players about Monument of Triumph. Question: I haven't played in a while. Are my old weapons armor still usable? Your previous gear is a great starting point for getting back into Destiny. As you continue to play, you will earn newer and higher tier gear that has increased. Yeah, so you're gonna get better stuff. You can use what you have, you'll get better stuff, and you will get it very fast. You'll get it fast. Question: I haven't played since Edge of Fate. What is the best way to level up and increase power? Freshly returned Guardians will start at 10 power, but loot will drop at 300 as a quick. Yeah, if you just do the new player experience, like you will get to 300 immediately. So don't worry about it. Remove the catch-up chest. Yeah. So, in fact, I've learned that apparently if you do, even if you do like the free quest, I have to verify, but I know if you do like the first introduction to like Renegades, which it forces you to do to get to Guardian rank 3, and those first missions are always free, by the way. Do all those freebies if you don't want to pay for them. You will get higher tier. Like I got like a plus 20 boost from armor. So it feels like if you do a campaign, you'll get to 400. And I think they mentioned that it'll boost you to 400. After that, you have to do other things. So it feels like if you want to get to 400, where essentially you can start getting tier 5 gear. And I was at 300 getting tier 5 gear, but at 400 you're pretty smooth selling the tier 5 gear. So at that point, log in, do some campaigns. I have to check to see if the freebies are available. If the freebies, like the free storylines, give you armor at a higher level, then I'll let you know. Where can I find other people to play at? Check out Fireteam Finder, our in-game LFG, also Discord. I mean, honestly, I feel like the Fireteam Finder in-game will become naked very quickly. I think you're gonna want to find Discord. You're gonna probably want to find a clan or a group of people that are dedicated to play long-term. I don't see the longevity of in-game Fireteam lasting long, mostly because people do not have the patience to deal with people that don't know what they're doing. The longer this game goes, the less new people that are going to be willing to teach new players. This will become a very unfriendly new player experience in regard to people willingly teaching you. unless you join a Discord. People there will, like, every game, like even Destiny 1, there's still dedicated people still playing it, but not nearly as much because of Destiny 2 existing. I feel since this is the finale, you're gonna probably need to learn to play with a group. If you want to play solo, you can completely do that, by the way. There's so much solo activity now in this game. Like, even just like skipping raids, you can solo dungeons, you can do solo exotic quest. You don't even have to, like, if you queue up for fire team stuff, you don't even have to talk to people. Like PvP, you can go solo. Like, there's a lot of solo options outside of raids, and that's the only, like, there's some pinnacle quests that you'll have to link up with people, so you can skip those top parts and play 90% of the game and never actually have to, you know, look for people. If you just want to boot up, play the game, you can do that now, because some of these changes are changes that should have been done a long time ago. I still think raids themselves should have matchmaking, because why not? The game's is done, so like, put it in there anyways. Like, what is it gonna kill? Maybe people's mental health, but outside of that, revisiting the update patch notes. Oh, these were long. Yeah, so we're gonna skip that. Activity and upcoming Destiny activities. So Pantheon adding 2 challenges are available, yada yada. Distortions ongoing to June 16th. Feature raids, the Last Wish, Vow Disciples. So feature raids till June 16th. That's it. So don't expect much. Feature dungeon, Shattered Throne, Duality, which apparently if you do the Shattered Throne, it's giving you Masterworks, like items that change your Masterwork, which is kind of cool. Grandmaster Vanguard, we got the DFA. Crucible, we got Rumble, which is solo, free for all. 3v3 countdown, and 6v6 mayhem, which honestly, if you want to just get some quick levels in PvP, mayhem is just so carefree. You just spam your supers, and just make them count, right? Get a bunch of kills, get some free loot, level up. Like, PvP is probably the quickest way to level up, in my opinion, when it's like mayhem or some goofy, you know, play mode where you don't have to take it seriously. And sure, there's gonna be people that are sweating their balls off, but not nearly as much. All right, recent known issues. Old Light. On Tuesday, our first wave of players received their Old Light emblems. However, the in-game message sharing the location was incorrect. Additionally, we want to share how we determine eligibility for the Old Light's emblem and elemental QI emote, which will appear in special deliveries. Players whose Bungie account and linked platform accounts that logged in and played Destiny 2 at least once during the following time periods will qualify for the emblem emote. Destiny launch, Forsaken, Shadowkeep, Beyond Light, Witch Queen, Lightfall, The Final Shape, The Year of Prophecy. So I had read this wrong. Apparently, I thought that you would be able to get this later date, but apparently it was something else that they snuck in there. But this emblem, I think, should be rare. It should be the people that were here from the beginning, and it's just the expansions, not the seasons. So if you skip the season, there you go. Yeah. For the Korean Guardians, we are also ensuring that you'll qualify for them if you begin playing during Shadowkeep. Wait, okay. Can I say I wasn't? Wait a minute. Oh, okay. So you can't go back and try playing it now. You had to play within the timeline. Okay, I thought you could be you can be sneaky and make it a Korean count and be like, I'm gonna be sneaky. No. Okay. Pantheon, Callus can get locked in an animation before teleporting players, causing encounter to soft locked. Yay! Let's get some classic Leviathan bugs. Sparrow Racing, match completions are not automatically completing orders as expected. Renegades, some players are unable to claim the NSL couriership after completing Renegades. Entering the exit hawk backwards in Lawless Frontier activities prevent user. What? Activities, the Shattered Throne is currently not dropping the Wish Ender Callus as intended. Oh, rip. Master Conquest, Conductor Keep, is currently disabled to a blocking issue. God, this whole update, ass and iron, is still ass. God, it's awful. There was a issue that was found prior to release. This activity will be available to players after we deploy a fix in an upcoming maintenance patch. Tier 5 weapons earned from Pit of Heresy are missing an origin trait. Ooh. Players in Operation Seraph are being killed when taking the elevator, blocking progress through the activity. Note to self, don't do that right now. Players can get soft locked and stuff to inspire during the shielded ogre encounter. This can occur if player clears all 3 bells immediately as the destructibles around them spawn. Players are advised to wait a moment before you're going too fast. Let's see. Players can be blocked from progressing Hell's Fall if they're killed during the final boss fight and respawn behind closed doors. The catch crash activity can become soft locked by killing enemies stuck behind the door. It wouldn't be Destiny if we didn't have the bugs to end it on. Abilities! The Howl of the Storm aspect is temporarily disabled. They figured out the bug. This is due to an issue causing it to deal extremely high damage when paired with Golden Gun. This aspect will be re-enabled once a fix is deployed. They are actually, I did not expect them to do these last minute quality of life like fixes, but they're actually gonna do it. Solo Warlock movement while Heat Rise is active is currently performing worse than intended. The On Your Mark aspect description incorrectly states that it applies Cure. Final Blows while at 10 stacks applies Restoration. Using a finisher while Spectral Blades is active will cancel your super and drain remaining. Ooh, what the? Weapons and perks. Catalysts for Collective Obligation, 1000 Voice, and Terrible are currently not progressing. Some weapons can occasionally drop with duplicate perks on both columns. Yes, and they do work, by the way. Like the sword, the Zephyr sword from the Dawning can get surrounded, and it can get double perks. Like surrounded gives you like 480 damage or something. It's insane. Crafted weapons are not consistently benefiting from tier upgrades. That's not good. Additional damage can remove the visual effect for the debuff applied by the Fafnir exotic. The Swarm machine gun has a blue overlay on its sight that makes it difficult to see through. The Weaken Clear artifact mod is causing stowed heat weapons to overheat. What? Players attempting to equip saved loadouts with older versions weapons that have since been upgraded may say contain items with invalid mod errors. It wouldn't be Destiny without the fun, now would it? Armor and perks. The gear set bonuses from the Shattered Throne are increasing damage taken by players. Yeah, people are even saying it worked in PvP as a net negative, where if you wore it, you could get like 2 taps like instantly. Guys, hey, Shattered Throne, you're definitely shattered because you're getting clapped. Hey, you know what? Bungie was just trying to give everyone complained about how easy the game was. They said, here, wear this armor for more of a challenge. Do ultimate with this, and you'll get one shot by a thrall. You gotta be Neo now. The hazardous propulsion Titan exotic is currently not functioning consistently. We have identified some existing exotic armors that do not have their full expected 11 energy. Quests and triumphs. The quest to unlock the Xenophage exotic, the journey, does not initially drop for players upon completing the required puzzle on the moon. Ooh. Players who still have the legacy anomalous object quest cannot complete it. This quest does not block progress through the new light experience and does not have associated rewards, but can safely be abandoned. Identity and expression. The Polar Wolf set is not granting all 6 pieces of the bundle when opened. Players who have purchased this will be granted their missing items later. Legacy iridescent engrams that were still in players' inventories cannot be decrypted. Once this issue is resolved, these engrams will be able to be exchanged for standard bright engrams and available for focusing. The Automata shader cannot be used after being acquired. Yikes. Some shaders are incorrectly sharing their visuals with other existing shaders. The visuals of the Triumphal Anthem mask appear distorted when previewed. The Covert Ranger Cloak visuals are cut below the shoulders. The seasonal archive can incorrectly display that players have not claimed all items from specific seasons even when they have. That's actually sick. You can't go wrong with Sabbathic. Okay. Nighty night to you. Wow, what a finale. Based on original soundtrack Ad Astra from the Destiny universe. Okay. Play it again. Oh. We got some classics. Oh, is that the Minecraft? That's right. People were making like actual Destiny in Minecraft. SRL gone wrong. Wait, is this that when they fall through the? Is he gonna fall through? Whoa! What the? Oh, it's gone wild. Wait, what? What is this? All right, and that will do it for this TWID following the launch of Monuments of Triumph. The whole team has been eagerly watching your journeys through Soul as you explore the latest challenges and additions we made in Destiny 2. We're also keeping a close eye on what needs some extra tweaks and still have a few days ahead of us as we check fixes, squash bugs, as we prepare to deploy update 9.701 next week to address them. This incremental patch is slated to go live Tuesday, with patch notes delivered in advance on the day. As a reminder from our Monuments of Triumph announcement article, we'll continue TWIDs for a few weeks following launch to keep you informed of game news. Once we're through our launch window, our weekly blog entries will enter a form of hibernation as well. This won't be the end of communications from us by any means. We'll be keeping in touch with you and sharing community highlights through our website, social media channels, Discord outlets. Speaking of game news, the Vanguard received reports that Dredge Bale is attempting to seize a weapon of sorrow discovered on the moon. Go make sure that doesn't happen, Guardians. I feel like you should put this in the freaking game. Sounds like you should put that in the goddamn game for the people who don't know. Like, there's a bunch of new, like, I figured it out, but like, there's a bunch of new people that may not know this. God dang it, Jim. God dang it, Jim. Anyways, this update's a banger. Even if it is like 80% of them fixing the crap that should have been fixed, you know, not only just from Edge of Fate, but years ago, right? So there's a lot of stuff that it's a banger, but I'm not giving them praise for doing what they should have done years ago. But there's a lot of new stuff that they didn't have to do, like SRL being added, Pantheon, distortions. I will give credit to that, but that's not, I mean, banger expansion. It shows that they could have given everyone what they wanted from the get-go. Leadership, C-suites, upper management, even probably lower management refusing to give people what they wanted. Sony giving the middle finger. You know, all you can do is just enjoy the last ride, and then unfortunately, go play other games. All those years where people like me criticized Bungie and the way the game was going, we said, hey, you need to fix this. Stop this. You're killing the game we love. And people told us, you know what? Go play. You don't like it? Go play another game. Well, guess what? We all get to go play another game now. How's that worked out for you, chum? Anyways, I'm Mr. Gaming Counselor. Hit the like button, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel for more. As always, I'll see you in the next one.